Oh, hello, Shawn here. Welcome to my home. Come on in. So it took me about 5 years to find this home, and I was very specific with my taste. I wanted to be on the south side of the street. I wanted to be in this specific neighborhood. It's called Lawrence Park. It's in the center of Toronto. I really like red brick houses. I wanted a swimming pool. So there was really only one house out there for me, and I was lucky enough to find it, and here it is. I really like this street because at the end of it there's a park and kids are always playing there. It gives you a really homey atmosphere. And also landscaping is very important in this community and to myself. So I've got lots of landscape lights here. At nighttime I'll show you what it looks like. And of course I maintain all of the vegetation religiously, especially these blue velvet boxwoods. I have them shaped every year and I feed them all sorts of nutrients. Another great feature in this home is the courtyard on the side, and it's also got climbing vines that go up the house and give you that real English vibe. Let's go inside. So when I first walked into this house, I knew it was home. It has this warm and inviting sense to it, and it's perfectly laid out. You've got a powder room at the front that's tucked away under the stairs, and this is a center hall design. So you've got the staircase in the middle of the house, and you've created this little foyer area that connects to all the different rooms on the main floor. I think it's absolutely perfect for my life. The first room you're connected to is the formal living room, which I'm using as a boardroom. It works out perfectly for me this way because it's facing the front of the house. You get to see who's coming and going. And you've also got a view of the front garden and this heart. If you're ever in the city of Toronto and you see this heart, this was being sold during COVID, and it was to support the healthcare workers that were working during the pandemic. So you've got a gas fireplace here. I have this TV here for presentations. And I've always wanted French doors. So the first thing I asked the contractor to do when I moved into this house was to put in these French doors. It connects great with the dining room. So welcome into my dining room through my French doors. These are my awards here from work. I have the dining table extended to fit 8 guests. I rarely use the room, but I think it's very important to have a nice dining room. I got a call from one of my very good friends saying, Shawn, I'm getting married, please come to my wedding. I said, sure, where is it? He said, I haven't figured that out yet. I said, well, why don't you just have it at my house? So he came over with his bride, they fell in love with the atmosphere, and they had their wedding in my home. I just asked them for one thing in return, and that was to get a picture of them standing in the back of the house with their bride and groom outfits, and I have it, and it's lovely. Now, in this dining room, I do need another art piece here, and I'm slowly getting into that realm. I'm going into different art shops, and I'm eventually going to get something that suits this room. And now, as you can see, the sun is beaming in. There are 5 walkouts to the backyard here, one of which is here in the dining room. It's so nice to get this light in here. So welcome to my kitchen. This is where I spend most of my time. I've got heated floors here, built-in appliances, a gas range. It's open to the breakfast area, which is where I typically would host if I have guests over. It's got an outstanding view of the backyard, which I cannot wait to show you. So this backyard is like a sanctuary to me. I feel really relaxed being here, and I catch a lot of sun here. I entertain here. I've got a fire table. This deck is large. It's got a barbecue area, outdoor dining, and of course a view of my favorite part. So welcome to my outdoor pool. It's fenced off, safe for kids and pets. And there's a little cabana area there. That's where I hang out. And I've got a wood burning outdoor sauna that I put in as soon as I moved in. I've got a lot of wood behind there stacked up, ready for the winter. And there's a little pool house here with a change room built into it. And the swimming pool itself has got a waterfall feature that gives you the serene sounds of nature. So welcome to my favorite room in the house, the sunken family room. It's got really high ceilings here, and I want to create a cozy atmosphere, so I got a shag rug and a custom couch, which took me a long time to design because there's a lot of options. You know, I asked for something very soft, so we put a material on it called poodle. It's got very deep cushions, super comfy, makes you fall asleep on it every time. So this family room also faces south, and it's got French doors facing the backyard. I've got a little garden bed there, so when you open the door in the summertime, you get that really nice flowery scent that comes in. So I remember walking down Yonge Street in front of a furniture store once, and I saw this piece and I couldn't tell if it was real or not. So I walked in, I tried to lift it and I couldn't. I asked the salesperson and he said this is a root from an olive tree that they refinished, and it's their last one. So of course I had to have it. I think it's a great first impression when you walk into the house. And also I have this tea maker here that my grandmother brought from Iran over 40 years ago. It's an antique. So on the second level of my home, all the bedrooms are very private. None of the bedrooms face each other, and it's got a certain charm to it. Now, I'm using one of the bedrooms as a home gym, which I'm very proud of. I've got a reading room and a primary bedroom. So welcome to my primary bedroom. This is where I get all my rest. There's a lot of windows here, so I wake up with the natural light every morning. And I do yoga when I get up right here on this mat. And it's also connected to the master ensuite that's got a ton of natural light coming in from the skylight. So this is the spare room that I'm using for house guests. I typically enjoy hosting, so I got a very traditional bedroom set, king size bed, and this room actually overlooks the backyard and has a great view of the outdoor sauna and pool. It's also across from the guest bathroom that's got a jet tub. So this is my reading room. It's completely separate and off to the side. I've got a fireplace here. In the wintertime, I like to light a fire here and read a nice book. It's quite a relaxing room to be in. So the basement here has got a little nanny room, a bathroom, a big laundry room, and this area I use for entertainment, and it's got my favorite activity at home, which is a foosball table. I spent all my teens mastering this game, and this is a great memory for me to have in my basement. Well, thank you for watching the tour of my home, which I plan on keeping for the rest of my days. I'm going to get my day started, and I usually like to start with the sauna. So take care.